The heartbeat of competition, the drama of the moment. This is NASCAR on McBlam Racing.
The round of 6 begins today with 6 playoff drivers in the hunt for the championship, but first they'll have to conquer the beast that is Talladega Superspeedway as we're getting set for the running of the Sugarland Shine 250. Welcome race fans to the Gander Outdoor Truck Series on McBlam Racing. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 South Point Hotel and Casino Chevrolet for Henderson Motorsports, Mikey McBlam. And with a new round comes new challenges. Not having raced on a plate track since Daytona, there are definitely going to be some higher levels of uncertainty. This is a place where anyone can win. It's also a place where anyone can crash. So who will avoid the potential big one and drive their way into victory lane? We're just moments away from finding out, so let's line up this band of hooligans and go NASCAR at Talladega. Alright, the field has been set for the Sugarland Shine's 250 here at Talladega Superspeedway. Joe Nemechek, of all people, is having a stellar weekend. He has a bad, fast car, and Harrison Burton failed pre-race inspection. He's going to be starting from the back of the field, leaving us to start P31 on the inside lane. We're right back there with them. But playoff driver Matt Crafton is going to lead this band of hooligans to the line. Green flags in the air, let's bring the noise at Talladega. Alright, first lap is complete. We have moved up just a few spots. I was a little bit worried about losing the draft right there on the start down the back straightaway, but we managed to pull them back in the corners. We got a drafted partner behind us as we're trying to push Josh Bilicki, but he really doesn't have anywhere to go. So we're going to have to just kind of back off there. Matt Crafton still leading. This is going to be interesting if Matt Crafton wins this race. He is one of the top 4. He is 3 points to the good, I believe. We're going to just try to make our way into the middle, see if we can make some moves here. Side draft to the 34. Going to get the draft off Sheldon Creed and try to get the draft off now. Our teammate, ooh, contact with the 34. He bumped us up the racetrack. I think we're 4 wide now. Wait, push to Grant Enfinger. Oh man, we got big contact with Josh Bilicki. He almost turned us. We managed to save it. Move up the racetrack into Sheldon Creed just a little bit. There's Jennifer Jo Cobb on the outside now. We're going to follow Enfinger on through. Go to his inside, duck to his inside. Looks like we got some help from the 10 going past our teammate Parker Kligerman. Catch it up to Natalie Decker. Side draft in the 0-2. Tyler Dipple. Tyler Dipple's had a really bad couple of races here. But we got a new leader. I can't quite see who it is. But we do have a new leader. Natalie Decker wants to be our drafted partner. Then I guess not. She wanted to for a while, then she didn't. So we're going to go to the high side, kind of force Decker up here. Then we're going to cut down to the bottom. Our teammate Parker Kligerman is going with us. And Matt Crafton is taking over the lead once again. He's up there running that high line. Catching up to Spencer Boyd. Everything being pretty tame so far. We get to the inside of Spencer. Side draft down the backstretch. And man, am I glad that I have that speed boost. That speed boost is helping so freaking much. And then we got Stuart Friesen running the top up there by himself. I'm not sure if that's the way to do it, buddy. So we get to the inside of Josh Remy. Remy leaves the bottom open. Oh, not. He left us a lane. He left us a lane, so he didn't pinch us down. So now we just finished the stage. That stage win is going to go to, I believe that was Matt Crafton leading at the end there. It was not. That was not Matt Crafton. Gus Dean wins the stage, followed by Joe Nemechek. How about that? Ross Chastain, Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton falls back to 5th. Austin Wayne Self, Austin Hill, Stuart Friesen, ourselves, and Josh Remy will round out the top 10. We all get stage points. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. Stretch my hands out. The strict polite racing is always stressful for me. It's always incredibly stressful. But we're going to start the next stage, P9 on the inside lane. I cannot be upset about that, because the inside lane is definitely the way to go. So here we go. Gus Dean, of all people, is going to lead them to the line as we're getting set to go green. Stage 2 is underway. That stage came up on me, crept on me kind of quick. I wasn't expecting that so fast. So 4 laps in stage 2. We're drafting behind Austin Hill. I've noticed, like, after the draft does take a while to kick in. I'm not sure what kind of speed you have to kind of be going for that. Drop off just a little bit so we don't run over Austin Hill. I'm slowly learning how to drag the brake here. Oh man, Johnny Sauter went to our inside or to our outside, made it 3 wide, had nowhere to go. We're getting a big push from our best buddy Clay Greenfield. Oh, can we do anything with it? Almost turned us there. Can't push through the corners, buddy. You cannot push through the corners. We're catching up to Chastain. Chastain's running 3rd. Crafton is on the outside. I don't think that's the way to go, buddy. They're 3 wide behind us for 5th. We go to the inside of Ross Chastain. Going to catch up to Austin Hill here. We're going to help him get to the front. And then I'm not really sure what the plan is once we get to the front, because leading in this race is almost near impossible. So let's see what we can do. We're going to make the move 3 wide to the inside. But I got no help. Matt Crafton's got the help up top from Ross Chastain. And it looks like Austin Hill's going to get in the sucker hole. We side drafted him and kind of brought him back to us so he didn't leave. Yeah, it looks like that top line's going to go. Look at Joe Nemechek. Look at old Joe Nemechek running up there. Top 3. We're going to just fall behind Austin Hill. We're getting a push from Josh Remy right now. Maybe we can make something work here. Go back to the inside of of Austin Hill. See if we can complete the pass. And we do. Remy follows us on through. We got the 51 Christian Eckes up there, up at the top. Now we're going to try to see if we can break up this feud, break up this little family we got here with Joe Nemechek pushing the heck out of Ross Chastain. Yeah, but they're running the top. I'm just trying to make the bottom work here, see if I can get some help from behind. Coming to the final lap of the stage here. It looks like these guys have just got it. They've just got it. They've got it all figured out. I can't get any organization down here to help me push. So Eckes is probably going to go on by here, and here comes Remy again with another shove. Yeah, it's always hard when they shove us into the corner and shove us while we're in the corner. It's always a little bit. I'm not a fan of that. But we managed to hang on to it. He's giving us a big push down the back straightaway. I don't think we can do anything with it. Those guys have just got everything. They just got it hooked up there. Oh, but Crafton broke the draft. I don't know if that was a good idea. Maybe that was the good idea to help him keep the lead. No, he's going to lose the lead. Ross Chastain, they're going to race side by side to the line. This is going to be the stage win for Ross Chastain, followed by Joe Nemechek of all people. Crafton, what are you doing, buddy? All right, we finished the stage P4. Wow. Crafted, you're in the playoffs, man. What are you doing? Anyway, Ross Chastain wins the stage. Joe Nemechek pushed him to it. Look at Joe, man. Anyway, Matt Crafted ourselves, Gus D, Josh Remy, Austin Hill, and Natalie Decker in the top 10. How about that? Johnny Sauter and Clay Greenfield, best buddy Clay, in the top 10. Those are everyone gets stage points. That's stage results. And then stage number 3, we're going to pit. 4 tires, fuel, no changes. And we drop back to 16th place. Okay, so this is going to make things interesting, because that means people have taken no tires or 2 tires. We're getting ready to go green for the 3rd stage, and here we go. Green flags in the air. Stage 3 is underway. What is going to happen? Now we're on a strategy. It's new tires versus old tires. And if anything, we'll tell you about NASCAR Heat. Fresh tires equals horsepower. I'm coming through this field. We got Jordan Anderson on our inside. I probably should have side drafted him, but I was trying to stay in the draft. Oh, yeah, I should have stayed up top. Dang it, I should have stayed up top, and now that's going to cost us momentum. Oh, and I got no draft help now. There goes Travis Quapple just blowing by us on the outside. Yeah, I'm going to have to, it's going to take me some time to get up to speed now. This is what I was kind of worried about. I can't get to the bottom either. That's going to suck. That's going to suck for some time. But that's okay. I'm just going to try to stay in the draft, just try to maintain as much as I can. Alright, there's that horsepower kicking in, as I've said. Oh, big contact from Austin Lane Self. Got into our left rear. We're going to jump to the outside here. Side draft Squapple. Ooh, Anderson tried to come up to block that run that we had on the outside, and we've got no help. We had such a run, and it's just like, I've got no help. Okay, but I've got the draft up here from Tyler Dipple. Man, we got a big run. Yeah, these guys are on old tires. And like I said, old tires, yeah. See, old tires equals horsepower. And I don't understand that. And that's not the way this is supposed to work. But we're 3 wide going into turn number 3. Oh, we got Gus Dean on our outside. Contact. Trying to get to the inside lane. That's where we need to go. I don't think we're ready to get there anytime soon. Oh man, so we're just kind of pack racing here. Big time for a while. Contact with Austin Lane Self again. That was a little tap back from before. It's like, brother, don't hit me in the left rear. Inside. 3 wide coming off turn number 2. Gets in the draft from Christian Eckes. Oh, that was another tap from Austin Lane Self. He almost turned me. Matt Crafton has inherited the lead again. Let's see if he can hang on to it. We got Gus Dean here. It's like Johnny Sauter, Joe Nemechek are on the outside. Nemechek's just pushing for everything he's worth, and we're just dropping back like a rock. But we do make it back to the inside lane, so that's good. 17th now, but oh, smoker up ahead. Who is this? This is going to bring out a caution. Ooh, this is probably going to change quite a bit. Oh man, that's going to hurt because we're going to start on the outside lane again, and that appears to be Spencer Boyd. Spencer Boyd with problems late in the race. Not a playoff driver, but still, that sucks for him, man. But here we go. We're going to start P16 on the outside lane. Not where we want to be, but we got to try to make something work here. And there's Austin Lane Self to our inside. Green flag is back in the air. Is this going to be the final restart of the race? I hope so. We need this to go green. Or at least until we get the lead. If we get the lead and the green and yellow comes out in the last lap, I'll take it. And we got the position on Austin Lane Self because I did it right. I side drafted him. Pulled him back and actually managed to get the draft off Gus Dean. That pulled me back to the inside lane. Now we got Quapple ahead of us. Nowhere really to go. We're just kind of playing bumper tag here. Matt Crafton still up front. Now I'm losing momentum. I need somebody behind me. Need someone behind me to kind of help out. Austin Lane Self is side drafting the heck out of me, man. Golly. I guess he's not happy about the side draft we had on the beginning. I'm going to drop down here and try to break that side draft a bit. And hopefully I can get some speed back. Okay. I think we're going to be okay now. Alright. Matt Crafton has been dominating this race. He just doesn't have the stage wins to show for it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, he just makes those mistakes on the last lap. But there he goes. He's leading that inside lane right now. We're catching up to Gustine. Look to the inside. Didn't have any real help behind us. Gonna keep looking to the inside. I just got no help. If Sada would drop down, that would help out a whole lot. Oh, he closes the door on us. Big time. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. That could have been big, but I cut him some slack there. We got Ross Chastain back here that wants to help us now. So Ross Chastain gives us a push. Now we get around Gustine, and we got Travis Quapple ahead of us. A little tap. Nope, tried to look to his inside, didn't have anywhere to go. So we're just gonna have to fall in line here. And Crafton's about to lose the lead. He's about to lose the lead. All right, we're gonna lay off Quapple a little bit here. All right, Quapple, you want to go? Let's go. And here we go. We got Ross Chastain behind us. Chastain's going to give us the push. We're going to push Quapple. Look at this. 3-car tandem down the back straightaway, gaining so many positions. Oh, man. Oh, we got a door. We had the door got closed on Travis Quapple. Ross Chastain's pushing us up the racetrack. We got nowhere to go, buddy. Stop pushing. Oh, man. Things got really tight there. And here comes Natalie Decker. Come on, girl. Give us a shove. Crafton trying to hold on to that lead, doesn't know what lane to block. What a move on Travis Quapple. Man, that was a heck of a move. Look at Johnny Sauter up there. He's falling back. We're about to catch up to Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen's going to inherit the lead here shortly, as we're probably going to give him a shove. And, oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. We got help from Natalie Decker. Decker's going to push us. Inside of Stuart Friesen, look at Austin Hill with a big head of steam on the outside. But he's got no help. That actually was to his detriment. He got too far out in front of the truck behind him. So we're kind of battling that same issue, but we do have the draft of Matt Crafton. We should be able to get away from Stuart Friesen. Now we're going to see, with 2 to go in the race, who's going to be the victor here. Things are getting intense. Got the draft from Matt Crafton. When we clear Austin Hill, now we got to make the move. We got to make the move. Here we go. Inside of Matt Crafton. Can we get help from Austin Hill? We have the help. Austin pushes us into the lead. New leader, 83. Now, the question is, can we hang on to that? Austin Hill drops back. He's no longer going to be our drafted partner, and now we have to become the Department of Defense. As we come through the tri-oval, coming to the line, 1 lap to go. There goes Austin Hill looking to the outside. He's got no help. Matt Crafton comes to the inside now. Stuart Friesen's running that high lane. No help up there. We're just going to kind of hold the bottom through turns 1 and 2. So Stuart Friesen's got no help. The help is on the bottom. The bottom lane is effectively lined up. But here, look at Friesen. Look at Friesen. Where is Friesen getting this run from? How is he doing this by himself? Here we go through turns 3 and 4. I can't go up there to block that. If I go up there to block that, Matt Crafton is going to jump all over that. He is going to jump all over. Here comes Stuart Friesen to the outside for the lead through the tri-oval. We're side by side. Friesen is going to win here at Talladega. And we come home second. Alright guys, so here are the race results after the Sugarland Shine 250 here at Talladega. Stuart Friesen is your race winner, followed by us. Matt Crafton drops back to third. Natalie Decker with the top 5, and rounding out that top 5 is Austin Hill. 6th is Austin Wayne Self, 7th is Ben Rhodes, 8th is Grant Infinger, 9th is Josh Remy, and rounding out the top 10 is old man Joe Nemechek. So got some back markers up here, but it is Talladega. Anyway, here's the rest of your favorite driver. Gus Dean won a stage, and you got Ross Chastain also winning a stage. Mason Massey, our nemesis, is back there in the back. That's good news. But Josh Bilicki finishes last. Now, I swore up and down that Ben Rhodes, was it Spencer Boyd? I think it was Spencer Boyd that blew his engine, but maybe it was just a tire failure that he had, and he had to get that fixed. So, well, he manages to get back up to 22nd after that. So, hey, good on Spencer Boyd. All right, so we got the fastest lap of the race. So, hey, how about that? I enjoyed that. Matt Crafton led the most laps of the race, and he led 16 total. So, hey, good on him. On the move from 31st to 2nd. Now we get another award for the week, and the tough break goes from to Jordan Anderson, starting 7th, finishing 31st. Alright guys, so here are the playoff standings, the playoff grid in the round of 6 so far. Matt Crafton takes over the points lead. We're holding tight in second after our second place finish today. Matt Crafton did round up quite a few more stage points than we did, so that makes sense. Ross Chastain is in third comfortably-ish. I mean, he's 13 points to the good, and the difference between Austin Hill and Harrison Burton appear to be 14 points. See, this is the thing. I don't understand what's happening here, because it says that he has more playoff. Yeah, Ross Chastain has more playoff points than me. I don't understand this format. I can't speak intelligently to this format. I don't even like this format. But anyway, it is what it is. So, Harrison Burton and Johnny Sauter currently outside looking in. But we're going to Martinsville. I believe Johnny Sauter's pretty good there. So it'll be interesting to see what. I mean, he's only 9 points to the bad. So he's not completely out. A lot of things can happen. Like I said, it is Martinsville. It is a short track. Not enough short tracks on the truck, so, in this schedule. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that not enough short tracks on this schedule. I would have liked to have more. I actually enjoy short track racing in this game. So anyway, that's the playoff grade for the round of 6. We are looking pretty decent. But I said we got 2 more races in this round, so we'll have to see what's going on there. We have made good on our incentive contract. We're still good so far. I was really worried about this race going in because, man, it's Talladega, and unless you have like a really good setup and obviously the momentum that you see up there, it could be awful. It could be pretty awful, but like I said, we started out with nothing, and now we're a competitive truck, and I've learned quite a bit racing on the tracks. I'm still not great, but man, I could have had that win, but I don't know, man. It was just one of those things. Like Friesen was so high up the track. He was so far up the track that if I went to try to block him, I would have lost the inside lane and lost the race anyway. So it was kind of one of those darned if you do, darned if you don't type things. I was caught between a rock and a hard place. Couldn't put it together. The smart move would have been to wait, not pass. I had such a push from Austin Hill. I mean, I didn't really have a choice. But I think the smart choice would have been to not pass Matt Crafton, maybe go up there and push him, and see if what we can do on the last lap, and make that kind of move on the last lap. That's what you got to do. You got to make those kinds of moves on the last lap. I mean, if they're close together, side by side, then the blocking can be pretty simple. Not pretty simple, but it's more manageable. But like when you got somebody running, that high Kyle Larson, Dale Jr. lane up there, there's nothing you can do, man. You can't. I mean, like I said, if I went up there to go get him, I would have lost. I would have lost the lead anyway, because I don't know if you guys were able to see, Crafton didn't go with me. Crafton stayed on the bottom when I went up to the top, and I was just going to try to crowd Natalie a little bit so that I can get the position away from her. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for tuning into McBlam Racing, the Gander Outdoor Truck Series on McBlam Racing. And if you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the Gander Outdoor Truck Series, IRL. And if you enjoy some cup racing, be sure to tune in every Sunday or Saturday, depending on when the race is, for some NASCAR Thunder 2003 career mode. We're reaching the end of that as well. It is coming to, everything's coming to an end. Everything is coming to a close. So we're oh boy, it's getting crazy. It's getting tight. We're just gonna have to see who can put it together at the end in both of these series. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you at Martinsville. Multiple drivers praise Mikey McBlam's driving style. Mike McBlam has many fans in the garage. Well, I mean, or many friends, not fans. What am I talking about? I don't know.
I must say, your driving's been exceptional lately. I really want to be in your shoes because all the other drivers respect you and like to race with you.
Well, everybody likes fast pasta. Who doesn't like fast pasta? Come on now. I appreciate it though, Alfredo. I appreciate it, but man, come on. It's fast pasta. Come on now. We're going fishing this weekend. We're going to fish with Johnny Sauter, everybody. Can Natalie Decker come? Golly, my weekends are going to be just like filled, man. Don't look, we got races to do, man. We can't be out here doing. All right, fine. I'll go camping with you. It's cool. It's cool. We're going camping with Sheldon Creed, everybody. Don't bother me next weekend. We got a lot of stuff to do. My weekends are just jam packed with all these, going out with all these drivers and stuff, man.